Terrell, what have you noticed different about the past few games? You had a career high in rebounding just a couple weeks ago, and now you have a huge game tonight, a big one.
Energy, practice. In practice, last probably a week and a half, kind of just approached it in a different mindset than I normally do. And being down bigs, me and Ken have to pick up our play. So that's always weighing on my head every time I step into the gym.
Terrell, your coach said at the end of regulation, he used the word dejected. Do you remember what he said to you guys after regulation and before overtime to kind of get you pumped up?
He saw our faces, and he saw that look in us, and he was like, we didn't know what was going to happen. And he told us just to keep a strong face and just be confident pretty much, and that's what we did. And we just said, we're going to win this game. Like, we didn't fight for a whole 40 minutes just to come up short. So now, he said before, there's 10 rounds to a fight, so this is the 11th round. We're going to pass. So what are we going to do? We're going to roll over and just give up, or are we going to fight? And we won that win, so we fought for it.
Do you think a performance like this can help the rest of the season with confidence and being able to close out teams?
For sure. Individually and as a team, yes. Because, people doubted us, and we was able to get it win in the ACC, which no one thinks. But all that matters is the coaches and us. And that's all we need. So.
Terrell, someone that was here last year, what was just the feeling like kind of when the clock went to zeros there and you got that victory?
It was a lot of excitement for me, but then I realized, this is only one game, and we have a game Saturday night against NC State at NC State, which is always hard for a road game. So the returners know this. And I just kind of I'm going to enjoy it now, but when I go to sleep and when I wake up, I'm going to forget about it and move on to NC State because, we can easily any team can get blown out. So you can't just live in the moment.
Again, as someone who went through it last year, do you think other teams in this league are maybe overlooking you guys after the way your season played out a year ago?
Oh, for sure. We expect them to because it makes it more better and enjoyable when we actually do beat them. And like I said, all we need is the guys to rock them and the coaches.
Jeff said after the game that you guys are investing more. What does that mean? And do you notice guys doing that?
Yeah, investing more, even just overall film, guys watching film on themselves, how they play defense, the things they're doing wrong to correct it, just meeting with the coaches so they can learn about their game and what they need to work on. So overall, that would help the team. And me personally, I've talked to O'Toole many times about my defense and how in the defense I need to be an anchor for this team. I need block shots, and that's something I'm good at. And I have just a habit when it comes to that. So we talked about it a lot. Then he said my offense will feed off my defense, and that's kind of what I felt like happened today. I missed a bunch of shots, a couple shots, 3 shots actually in the first half. In the second half, I just picked it up because I felt like it was my defense that I fed off of.
You had it going pretty good there in the second half. Several times. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt good, but then I was it's good that it's happening, but at the same time, I need to control myself on defense. I was getting fouls. I was being late to the recover for the big 3-quarter in the post, and I would be caught late. I had to give up a foul. I didn't want to give up an easy layup, so I still had to balance it out. I can't be good on offense, be bad on defense. I need to be good on both.
You had talked about that dejected feeling at the end of regulation, Terrell. Given the fact that you guys were able to come back from that and win, how much do you feel like y'all will be able to sort of look back on that moment 2 or 3 months from now when the season's over and you guys do however you do and kind of look at that moment and say we really grew up then, that was a big turning point for us?
I feel like we are definitely going to look back at it because we don't plan on this being the only victory we get this season. We plan on game anymore. And just seeing that one turning point in our season for the most part, because that's what this is, a turning point. It's the first win. Like you said, last year we had a rough year, so we got the first win in our second game, so now we're 1-1. And it opens the door for everything else. And the confidence, freshmen especially, they played phenomenal. And just them guys seeing that, then the returners, and it's just overall, it's going to be a good feeling looking back.
Rob, did that surprise you to see Trey and Xavier do what they were able to do?
No,
or
no,
know that they're
I was telling Trey to go for 40, but I mean, I was like, you make your free throws, you was at 38, 39, you can easily get 40. I mean, it's not that hard. In practice, they go at it and they can easily score. So I wasn't surprised when I looked up and I saw 30 something, 20. Like I wasn't surprised at all. I expect that from them.
Terrell, I was gonna ask you about, you know, you didn't start a long stretch of games there. What was it like to get the start in this one and to play as well as you did in the second half?
Nothing. I just approached it the same way that I've been approaching it the last 2 weeks. And just I got the opportunity, so I just gotta go out and keep doing what I've been doing in practice and in games.
You've been known as a defensive guy, defense and rebounding. Tonight you did some work on the glass,
Yeah.
offensively.
Offensively, I just I fed off my defense. I knew I had at least 4 blocks, so I was just like, I gotta